In this video, I am going to explain to you why rare earths matter, why Trump wants them, and why the USA need them. Why rare earth minerals matter. Essential for electronics, military tech, renewable energy, and EV batteries. China dominates global production and refining, over 70% of the supply. The US and its allies are trying to secure alternative sources to reduce dependence. Why Trump wants them. Strategic resource for national security and manufacturing independence. Aligns with his America First energy and economic policies. A way to counter China's dominance in critical supply chains. Why the US needs them. Vital for high-tech industries, including semiconductors and aerospace. Key to military tech, missile guidance systems, fighter jets, etc. Domestic supply chains are weak, making the U.S. vulnerable to foreign leverage. A heated negotiation between Trump, Zelensky, and Vance over rare earths did highlight the geopolitical tension, economic stakes, and U.S. efforts to secure these materials. It could also tie into the broader issue of U.S. foreign aid, trade deals, and supply chain security. Let's watch the explosive video.
For 4 years in the United States of America, we had a president who stood up at press conferences and talked tough about Vladimir Putin, and then Putin invaded Ukraine and destroyed a significant chunk of the country. The path to peace and the path to prosperity is maybe engaging in diplomacy. We tried the pathway of Joe Biden of thumping our chest and pretending that the President of the United States' words, America engaging in diplomacy, that's what President Trump is doing.
Can I ask you?
Sure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So he occupied our parts, big parts of Ukraine, part of East and Crimea. So he occupied it on 2014. So during a lot of years, so I'm not speaking about just Biden, but those time was Obama, then President Obama, then President Trump, then President Biden, now the President Trump, and God bless, now President Trump will stop him. But during 2014, nobody stopped him. He just occupied and took. He killed people. You know what the contact line?
2015.
2014.
2014 and 2014.
2014.
Yeah. So
I was not here.
Yeah, but
that's exactly right.
Yes, but during 2014 till 2022, yeah, the situation the same. The people have been dying on the contact line. Nobody stopped him. You know that we had conversations with him, a lot of conversation, my bilateral conversation, and we signed with him, me, like a new president. In 2019, I signed with him the deal. I signed with him, Macron and Merkel, we signed ceasefire. Ceasefire. All of them told me that he will never go. We signed him with gas contract. Yes, but after that, he broken this ceasefire. He killed our people and he didn't exchange prisoners. We signed the exchange of prisoners, but he didn't do it. What kind of diplomacy, J.D., you are speaking about? What do you mean?
I'm talking about the kind of diplomacy that's going to end the destruction of your country.
Yes, but if you
Mr. President, with respect, I think it's disrespectful for you to come into the Oval Office and try to litigate this in front of the American media. Right now, you guys are going around and forcing conscripts to the front lines because you have manpower problems. You should be thanking the president for trying to bring an end to this conflict.
Have you ever been to Ukraine that you say what problems we have?
I have been to.
Count one.
I've actually watched and seen the stories, and I know what happens is you bring people, you bring them on a propaganda tour, Mr. President. Do you disagree that you've had problems bringing people into your military? And do you think that it's respectful to come to the Oval Office of the United States of America and attack the administration that is trying to prevent the destruction of your country?
A lot of questions. Let's start from the beginning.
Sure.
First of all, during the war, everybody has problems, even you, but you have nice ocean and don't feel now, but you will feel it in the future. God bless.
You don't know that.
God bless. God bless. You will not have a war.
Don't tell us what we're going to feel. We're trying to solve a problem. Don't tell us what we're going to feel.
I'm not telling you.
Because you're in no position to dictate that.
That's exactly
Remember
what
this.
you're
You're in no position to dictate what we're going to feel. We're going to feel very good.
You will feel influence.
We're going to feel very good and very strong.
You will feel influence.
You're right now not in a very good position. You've allowed yourself to be in a very bad position, and he happens to be right about it.
From the very beginning of the war.
You're not in a good position. You don't have the cards right now. With us, you start having cards. But right now, you don't. You're playing cards. You're playing cards. You're gambling with the lives of millions of people. You're gambling with World War III. You're gambling with World War III. And what you're doing is very disrespectful to the country, this country. That's back to you, far more than a lot of people said they should have.
Have you said thank you once this entire meeting? No, in this entire meeting, have you said thank you? You went to Pennsylvania and campaigned for the opposition in October. Offer some words of appreciation for the United States of America and the president who's trying to save your country.
Please, you think that if you will speak very loudly about the war, you can...
He's not speaking loudly. He's not speaking loudly. Your country's in big trouble.
Can I
Wait a
answer?
minute. No. You've done a lot of talking. Your country is in big trouble.
I know.
You're not winning. You're not winning this. You have a damn good chance of coming out okay because of us.
Mr. President, we are staying in our country, staying strong from the very beginning of the war. We've been alone, and we are thankful. I said thanks
you haven't
in
been
this
alone.
cabinet,
you
and
haven't
not
been
only
alone.
in this cabinet.
We gave you, through this stupid president, $350 billion.
You voted
we gave
for
you
your
military equipment, and your men are brave, but they had to use our military.
What about
if you didn't have our military equipment, if you didn't have our military equipment, this war would have been over in 2 weeks.
In 3 days, I heard it from Putin. In 3 days. This is something
maybe
new.
Less.
In 2 weeks, of course, yes.
It's going to be a very hard thing to do business like this.
Again,
I tell you.
Just say thank you.
I said a lot of times to American people.
Accept that there are disagreements, and let's go litigate those disagreements rather than trying to fight it out in the American media when you're wrong. We know that you're wrong.
But you see, I think it's good for the American people to see what's going on.
I understand, sir.
I think it's very important. That's why I kept this going so long. You have to be thankful. You don't have the cards.
Thankful.
You're buried there. Your people are dying. You're running low on soldiers. Listen, you're running low on soldiers. It would be a damn good thing. And then you tell us, I don't want a ceasefire. I don't want a ceasefire. I want to go, and I wanted this. Look. If you could get a ceasefire right now, I tell you, you take it so the bullets stop flying and your men stop getting killed.
Of course, we want to stop the war.
But you're saying you don't want a ceasefire.
But I said to you,
I want a ceasefire.
With guarantees.
Because you'll get a ceasefire faster than an agreement.
Ask our people about ceasefire, what they think.
That wasn't with me. That wasn't with me. That was with a guy named Biden, who was not a smart person. That was with Obama.
It was your president.
Excuse me. That was with Obama, who gave you sheets, and I gave you javelins.
Yes.
I gave you the javelins to take out all those tanks. Obama gave you sheets. In fact, the statement is Obama gave sheets and Trump gave javelins. You got to be more thankful, because let me tell you, you don't have the cards. With us, you have the cards. But without us, you don't have any.
I was as shocked as you probably are. Let's look at rare earth minerals. What are they, and why is it such a big deal? The vital role of rare earth minerals. What are rare earths? Rare earth elements, REs, are a group of 17 chemically similar metallic elements, including the 15 lanthanides, from lanthanum to lutetium, plus scandium and yttrium. Despite their name, most rare earth elements are relatively abundant in the Earth's crust, but they are rarely found in concentrated, economically exploitable forms. This makes their extraction and processing challenging and costly. Why are they so important? Rare earth elements are crucial due to their unique properties, such as magnetic, luminescent, and electrochemical characteristics. These properties make them indispensable in a wide range of modern technologies. Their importance is further underscored by their role in the development of green technologies, defense systems, and advanced electronics. The global demand for rare earths has surged as these technologies become more prevalent. What are they used in? Rare earth elements are used in a variety of applications across multiple industries. Electronics, smartphones and computers. Rare earths are used in the production of screens, speakers, and miniaturized components. Hard drives. Neodymium is used in the magnets of hard drives. Renewable energy. Wind turbines. Neodymium and dysprosium are used in the powerful magnets in wind turbine generators. Electric vehicles. EVs. Rare earths are essential for the magnets in electric motors and batteries. Defense and aerospace. Precision-guided weapons. Rare earths are used in the guidance systems and sensors. jet engines, and satellites. They are used in various high-performance alloys and components. Medical devices. MRI machines. Gadolinium is used in contrast agents for MRI scans. Lasers and X-ray machines. Other rare earths are used in medical imaging and treatment devices. Industrial applications. Catalysts. Rare earths are used in catalytic converters and petroleum refining catalysts. Polishing powders. Cerium oxide is used for polishing glass and other materials. Lighting and displays. LEDs and fluorescent lamps. Europium, terbium, and yttrium are used in phosphors for lighting and display screens. Glass and ceramics. Specialty glasses. Lanthanum is used in camera lenses and other high-quality optical glasses. Ceramics. Rare earths are used to color and strengthen ceramics. Conclusion. Rare earth minerals play a vital role in the advancement of modern technology and the transition to a more sustainable future. Their unique properties make them irreplaceable in many high-tech applications, driving their importance in both economic and strategic contexts. As the demand for these elements continues to grow, ensuring a stable and sustainable supply chain will be crucial. Global demand and supply. Current and projected demand. Current demand. Global demand for natural resources, energy, and critical minerals, e.g. lithium, cobalt, rare earth elements, is driven by industrialization, urbanization, and the transition to renewable energy and electric vehicles, EVs. Fossil fuels, oil, gas, coal, still dominate energy consumption, but renewables are growing rapidly. Lithium. Demand surge due to EV batteries, reaching 500,000 metric tons of lithium carbonate equivalent, LCE, in 2023. Rare earth elements, critical for electronics, wind turbines, and EVs, with demand exceeding 200,000 metric tons annually. Projected demand. Critical minerals. Lithium demand could increase 40-fold by 2040 under net zero scenarios. Cobalt and nickel demand for batteries will also rise significantly. Where are the largest deposits? Lithium. Chile, Australia, Argentina, the Lithium Triangle, and China. Cobalt. Democratic Republic of Congo, DRC, supplies 70% of global cobalt. Rare earth elements. China dominates with 60% of global production, followed by the US, Myanmar, and Australia. Other resources. Uranium. Kazakhstan, Canada, and Australia. Copper. Chile, Peru, and China. Phosphates. For fertilizers, Morocco, China, and the US. 3. The geopolitical implications of reliance on a few sources. Concentration of supply. Reliance on a few countries for critical resources creates vulnerabilities. For example, China's dominance in rare earth elements and lithium processing gives it significant leverage in global supply chains. The DRC's cobalt reserves are critical for EV batteries, but political instability and ethical concerns, e.g. child labor, pose risks. Resource nationalism. Some countries may restrict exports to prioritize domestic industries, as Indonesia did with nickel. Strategic alliances. Nations are forming alliances to secure supply chains, such as the U.S.-led Mineral Security Partnership, MSP, to reduce reliance on China. Key takeaways. The global demand for resources is shifting due to the energy transition, technological advancements, and population growth. Geopolitical tensions are intensifying as countries compete for control over critical resources. Diversifying supply chains, investing in recycling, and developing alternative materials are essential to mitigate risks and ensure sustainable resource availability. The future of rare earth minerals. Rare earth minerals are critical to modern technology, powering everything from smartphones and electric vehicles to wind turbines and defense systems. As global demand surges, the future of these resources hinges on sustainable practices, innovative policies, and international collaboration. Here's how these elements are shaping the future of rare earth minerals. Circular economy. Recycling rare earth minerals from end-of-life products, e.g. electronics batteries, can reduce the need for new extraction. Developing efficient recycling technologies will be key to creating a circular economy. Green energy transition. Rare earths are essential for renewable energy technologies like wind turbines and electric vehicles. Ensuring their sustainable supply is critical to achieving global climate goals. Collaboration and global cooperation. Diversifying supply chains. Over-reliance on a few countries, e.g. China, which dominates rare earth production, poses geopolitical and economic risks. Diversifying supply chains through international partnerships can enhance stability and security. Strategic alliances. Countries and companies can form alliances to pool resources, share risks, and invest in sustainable rare earth projects, ensuring a more equitable distribution of benefits. Conclusion. The future of rare earth minerals lies in balancing their critical role in technology and clean energy with the urgent need for sustainability. By prioritizing responsible extraction, fostering innovation, and strengthening global cooperation, we can ensure that these vital resources contribute to a sustainable and equitable future for all. Russia's ultimatums, the high-stakes game with NATO and Ukraine, is a related video from a few weeks ago that is worth watching.